Long ago, well, not that long ago, in the city of Milan, Italy, there lived a boy named Carlo. Carlo was born on May 3rd, 1991, which means he grew up in the same world you did. He had computers, video games, and the internet. But Carlo wasn't just an ordinary kid. He was about to become the first saint of the millennial generation. Even when he was just 3 years old, Carlo loved God. One day, his grandfather passed away. That night, his grandfather appeared to Carlo in a dream and asked for prayers. The very next morning, little Carlo put on his coat and told his grandmother, "Take me to church. I need to pray for Grandpa. He's gone to see Jesus." His grandmother was amazed. How did such a small child understand all of that? When Carlo turned 7, he started going to Mass every single day. Not because anyone told him to, he just wanted to. He loved being close to Jesus in the Eucharist. Carlo had a secret that he shared with everyone. "My secret is to contact Jesus every day." He would sit quietly in church, talking to Jesus, and he felt more joyful there than anywhere else. As Carlo grew older, he discovered something he was really good at: computers. He taught himself how to code, how to design websites, and how to create things on the internet. He loved video games too. But instead of using his computer skills just for fun, Carlo had a big idea. He wanted to use the internet to tell people about God. Carlo had read about amazing miracles, moments when the bread and wine of the Eucharist had changed in extraordinary ways all over the world. He was so moved by these stories that he decided to build a website to collect them all. For 2.5 years, he researched and catalogued 187 Eucharistic miracles from different countries. He turned them into an online exhibition that people could explore from anywhere in the world. But Carlo wasn't just a kid who sat at a computer, he also had a huge heart for people who were suffering. He would volunteer at soup kitchens, help the homeless, and bring food to people living on the streets. He had a special love for the poor, and he treated every person he met with kindness and respect. "Sadness is looking at ourselves," Carlo would say. "Happiness is looking toward God." Carlo was a regular teenager too. He loved hanging out with his friends, playing with his dogs, riding his bike, and watching his favorite soccer team. He showed that you don't have to be boring or serious all the time to be holy. You can be a normal kid who loves life and loves God at the same time. Then something terrible happened. When Carlo was 15 years old, he got very sick. The doctors told him he had leukemia, a serious illness. Many people would have been angry or scared, but Carlo wasn't. He accepted what was happening with amazing peace. "Mama, don't be afraid," he told his mother. "Since Jesus became a man, death has become the passage toward life." On October 12, 2006, Carlo went to heaven. He was just 15 years old. But his story was only beginning. After his death, his website about Eucharistic miracles spread all over the world. People everywhere started learning about this extraordinary teenager who had used the internet to share God's love. In 2020, Pope Francis declared Carlo blessed. And on September 7, 2025, Carlo was officially canonized as a saint, the very first saint born in the millennial generation. He is often called the patron saint of the internet. From a 3-year-old asking to go to church to a teenager building websites for God, Carlo showed the world that holiness is possible for anyone, no matter how young you are. So what can we learn from St. Carlo Acutis? He shows us that we don't have to wait until we're grown up to be holy. We can use the gifts God gave us, whether that's computers, art, sports, or kindness, to share his love right now. Carlo used the internet to spread beauty and truth. What will you use? St. Carlo Acutis, pray for us.